Imagine this. A study conducted by Harvard psychologists reveals that the experiences we have before the age of 18 form up to 90% of our core beliefs and values. Think about that, 90%. Those seemingly small moments, winning a soccer game, feeling the sting of a harsh word, or even just sitting in your room, daydreaming, are shaping the person you are becoming. Now, let me ask you this. How much do you really understand about the first part of your life? Let us break this down. These are the years when your brain is a sponge, soaking up everything. Between birth and age 5, your brain develops faster than it ever will again. The relationships you form, like those with your parents or caregivers, create the foundation for trust, emotional stability, and even your future relationships. Did you know that children who are read to during these years develop up to 50% more neural connections than those who are not? It's not just about words, it's about how those words create a sense of security and curiosity about the world. This is where life starts to get a little more complicated. Friendships, school, hobbies, everything begins to shape who you are socially. Your self-esteem starts to form based on how you are treated by others and how you view your abilities. Think back to your elementary school days. Was there a teacher who believed in you? A time when you failed and tried again? According to the CDC, having just one supportive adult during these years can drastically improve a child's emotional resilience. And let us not forget the role of play. Whether it's learning to lose gracefully in a game or inventing elaborate stories with action figures, play is how kids figure out how to solve problems, work together, and develop empathy. Here's where things really start to shift. Middle school is like stepping onto an emotional roller coaster. Hormones, peer pressure, and the quest to figure out who am I can feel overwhelming. But this is also a time of massive growth. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control, starts to develop more. That's why middle school is often where kids begin to test boundaries and think critically about the world around them. The influences here are huge: friends, pop culture, even social media. A 2023 report found that American kids aged 12 to 14 spend an average of 3 hours a day on social media, which can significantly impact self-esteem and worldview. High school is often seen as the final chapter of the first part of your life. It's a time of discovery, independence, and often, mistakes. Maybe you got your first job, started driving, or experienced your first heartbreak. This is when you begin to ask bigger questions. What do I want to do with my life? Who do I want to be? But here's the thing most people do not realize. High school is as much about learning social and emotional skills as it is about academics. The ability to work on a team, communicate effectively, and manage stress. These skills often come from the experiences outside the classroom, like sports, clubs, or even part-time jobs. So, what is the first part of your life? It's the time when every experience, big or small, is shaping you, whether you realize it or not. It's a story filled with lessons, relationships, triumphs, and setbacks, all laying the groundwork for who you will become. And here's the best part: the first part of your life is just the beginning. It's the launch pad, not the limit. What you do with everything you've learned so far, that's entirely up to you.